You wait 52 years to get married and along comes coronavirus and knocks you off course. I say to Philip, maybe the big guy in the sky is trying to tell us something. I also say, maybe it's my lucky escape. But I'm afraid Philip doesn't always appreciate my dark humour. You do need to find some sort of humour in what's going on, because if you didn't laugh sometimes, you certainly would cry. And I've had quite a few brides crying on my shoulder. The big day that they'd planned for years isn't going to happen, at least not in the same way that they would have hoped. Some people have delayed their wedding from March to October and think they're going to delay it again. Some people are just going ahead with a much smaller wedding, and that will be ours. At the moment, those numbers are only 30, and that's quite a significant reduction in the number of people. In fact, I was going to have a big gospel choir, and if the gospel choir had been there, we would have had no guests whatsoever. But how do you reduce the number of guests? Now that is a very, very tricky one, and I've read some unusual ways of doing it. I've read some where the bride and groom have sent their guests an essay question, why you? And they've had to write back explaining why them. And others have done it cunningly on, well, what were you going to get us as a wedding present? Bit of a bribe going on there. You can see the logic. The bigger the gift, I'm guessing, the more the likelihood of you being at the wedding. But ours will really be on close family members. That's how we're going to assess who's going to get there. And unfortunately, Philip has got a very big family, and that's because they all seem to have got married, divorced, and remarried to somebody else. When you put it like that, Esther, alarm bells should be going. Anyway, put that thought behind us. I've known Philip a long time now, so this is the person. Anyway, this was our guest list, and it was quite a chunky guest list. I've been on the planner for quite some time, so I had school friends, university friends, people from the arts and the music industry, people from business, and obviously people from politics. So it was a chunky list. But now the list is literally this size. I say to Philip, again, digging deep into my dark humour, because he is a Yorkshireman, when it shrinks by this much, so does the cost. And surely a Yorkshireman could see the silver lining in that.